A quick video. I know I look like a woman right now, but I'll explain that in a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly talk about some of the photos. My favourites were Ava and Chantal by far. I think I'd say they were equal for me. Like, Ava's was more emotive and Chantal's was more modelly. Like, Chantal, you're just a natural. Like, your body works and your face is gorgeous and your fashion is amazing. Like, if I was a girl, which I'm not, even though I look like one right now, if I was a girl, I'd be like, I'm stealing that bitch's fashion. Your fashion is amazing. Like, you just looks like in last week's photos, you look really like just awesome, cool 80s sort of punky sort of, yeah. And this week you look really like gothic in a way, but like in the best way possible. It was really, really cool. And just like, you're gorgeous. And even though it was one of the most simplest photos, you just worked her, so totally #1 call out. And then Ava should have been #2. I think she was #4, because it was just like a really haunting picture, and you just looked stunning through all the haunting sadness. And me and Jono always laugh, not at you, Ava, but with you, because like, you just look like some really nice, pretty, elegant, civilized girl, and then you open your mouth, well, online, and you're like, that bitch can suck my fucking cock because I'm high and I'm stoned and I'm gonna suck a bitch. And me and Jonah were like, she's so potty-mouthed. But now we can understand why, because you were a wino baby. But hey, I'm all up for that. Oregon shouldn't have been in the bottom 2. It wasn't modelly, but it was a very cool picture, like just very summery and like spring break 1992. It reminded me of like sort of the grunge era without being grunge, like early Smashing Pumpkins sort of themes. I don't know, it was just cool. Who else was there? Who else? Conan was very good. It looked a little porny, like you were one step away from just doing like that. But it was good. Your body is amazing, and I don't think I've seen your face straight on, and your face is amazing even though you were wearing like eyeliner, but I guess I can't talk, but I'll explain that in a bit. But yeah, Conan was very good. I'm sad to see Mel go, even though I guess it was the weakest picture. I'll miss you, Mel, but you're still going to be around, I presume and hope. Like, just, I don't know, it was disappointing because some of your pictures in your original cycle, like the ghost pushing through the wall thing and the murderer one in the shower, were fucking amazing pictures. And just this cycle, all your pictures have just been just like pretty, but like, no offense, but it was sort of boring. And I know you can do better, because you're such like a energetic and crazy girl. So I know you can whip out all these emotions, but just, I don't know, you haven't this cycle. Jared was really good. I don't understand, because I think Bree said like 2 people were similar, had similar themes, and one was really good and one was really bad. Well, not really bad, but flopped, I think she said. And I'm guessing that was me and Jared, because we both had like synthesizer keyboard thingies. But I thought Jared's was amazing. Like, Jared's was better than mine, comparing them because of the same element. Like, even though his feet were cropped and people were like, oh, that looks sloppy, or whatever they said, I just thought that was really good. I'd put that in the top 3 maybe. It looked very, I don't know what it looked, but it looked very cool. I liked it. And he did the best job of getting into the, not character, he did the best job of emulating his baby clothes without looking like a baby, like Whitney Houston. And Stevie, like, I give Stevie kudos because he was going to quit, and I'm glad he didn't quit and he actually sent a shot in. But like, correct me if I'm wrong or if I've mistaken how dire or rushed the situation actually was. But even if you're gonna totally rush a shoot, like mine and Jono's shoot last week, we did it in less than half an hour. Like we got ready and did the shoots and set it up in less than half an hour each. So I don't know. Even if you're gonna rush it, I still think you could have done a better picture. I don't know, but if I'm mistaken, just explain to me. I'm sorry, but it wasn't bad. But I would have put in the bottom 2 instead of Oregon. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I understand denim, like when it chafes, it gets like pale patches. Like my jeans are like fucking tattered. But the whole chafe marks on the inside of your legs, like the testicle marks, you should have done something else with your legs. Or I don't know if you realised like you had chafe marks on your thighs, but I don't know. You should have, yeah. No, I'm not like criticising you or like trying to embarrass you because my jeans have that as well. Just you should have done something else with your legs because that's all I could look at. And Johnny, I don't think they chose Johnny's best picture, or Jono's, or mine, or Robbie's. But yeah, Johnny, I don't know, sometimes you look really tall, sometimes you look really, really short. But, like, you look like 5'3". But, yeah, it wasn't a bad picture. I think your face still works there. Like, your face is really interesting and not in a bad way. Like, you have really big eyes, like, you could give Alison a run for her money. And yeah, I'm happy with Jono. Like, I don't know, I'm so happy that they chose that shot because it shows, like, in his first cycle he was eliminated when he tried to do the commercial shot, and this one he was like uber commercial in the best way possible. Like, he was just really friendly and he looked really, really happy and very genuine. But at the same time, I don't think they chose his best picture. Like, there was one where he was sort of like crouched and looking off to the distance, like from a different angle to the rest of them, which was quite intense, and that was my favourite of his. But yeah, and yeah, thank you for your comments on my picture, and thank you people who said you like my picture, Chris and Eric and Victor and I can't remember who else. I have 2 minutes left. Yeah, yesterday, well, over the weekend, my friend was like, "Oh, we're doing a music video. So do you want to be a small part in it?" And I was like, "Sure." That sounds amazing. And I thought it was just going to be like a little college project, just like really amateurish. But I went, and it was like a whole unit, like it was a whole warehouse studio. And it was for this like really heavy goth metal band. I think they're called Psychiatricity or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, it was an amazing, huge studio with like amazing scenes, like with the bondage scene and the throne, and just like really weird scenes. And I was like this guard character, and I was like really, really angry and had chains around me. And I don't know, I was really happy because I thought I was going to be a minor character, but I got upgraded to one of the main characters. Photos should be up off it soon, so I'll show you them if you're interested. And the video should be up in about 2-3 weeks, like, because the director, she has to edit it. She was amazing. She's only 18, and she was so professional. Yeah, and had like chains around me, and I was like, there's one scene where I was like slamming on this like bondage prison sort of cell, and I think I like spraying my wrist. It hurt so much, and I was like the violent one. And I think I'm happy with my performance from what I think I know, because I tried to go just all out. And there was this. I've got half a minute left. There was a photographer there, Darren Key, and I got talking to him, and he does work for Kerrang and Metal Hammer and Bizarre, which is a fucking cool magazine. And then he opened his mouth and tells me that he's a freelance photographer for Vogue UK, and I was like, shut the fuck up. And like, I'm just amazed that I got to work with someone from Vogue UK. But yeah, I'll show you this shit soon, and